Good morning, children. Our chapter 6, that is rocks and minerals. One by one, we have covered all the points. Now, the last and the important point of this chapter is minerals. So, minerals are first thing we have to understand is the definition of minerals. Exactly what the minerals are. What are the minerals? So, it is important to understand what are the minerals, why they are important, what are the uses of these minerals, and what are the connection of minerals to the rocks. Why the minerals, this topic minerals is given in this chapter rocks. So first thing, all rocks are made up of minerals. Minerals are chemical substances that occur naturally on the earth. Minerals are chemical substances that naturally occur or naturally found on the earth, and all the rocks. In our previous videos, we have studied about the rocks, in which I have discussed that all the rocks are made by the minerals. They are cemented together by the minerals. Means every rock having their minerals. And these minerals are what? These minerals are the chemical substances that are naturally occurring substances on the earth. Minerals can be metallic or non-metallic. Means minerals are not artificially created. They are naturally occurring thing on the earth in the rocks. Means every rock contains minerals which are naturally occurring thing on the earth, and these minerals can be metallic or non-metallic. So you know the meaning of metals. I think all of you have seen so many kind of metals like iron. Especially the most commonly found metal is iron, which we can easily see in our surrounding, in our home. Like all the gates and all the grills are made by the metal iron. Sometimes children love to play the magnet and the metal iron. They can play, and they play the magnet, and they see and they become very happy when the magnet attracts the metals, iron, especially iron. So metal iron is the most commonly found or most commonly used metal in our surrounding, in our home. Our gates, our home grills, our window grills, our railings, these are the things which are made by the metal iron, because it is a stronger metal. Okay, so there are some other metals like gold, which are used in the jewelry making. The silver, it is also used in the jewelry making. Gold, silver, these are some precious kind of metal. And iron, you can see here the gate is here, which is made by the metal iron. Then aluminium. So aluminium is another kind of or another name of the metal mineral, which are used in making of utensils which we use in the kitchen for preparing our food or keeping the food stuff. So gold, silver, iron, aluminium and copper are some metallic minerals. Now copper, you can see the copper, the brownish color metal, which are used in the wirings in the home. The wires are internally made by the metal copper. So these are the some example or some name of the metal, and these are very useful because these are used in the jewelry making, in the making of vehicles like the cars, like the bikes, your cycles. These are the kind of vehicles which are basically the maximum vehicles are made by the metal iron. And then utensils, you can see these are the utensil, the picture, which is made by the aluminium. Wires are made by the copper. So these are some metallic minerals because these are some metals. Now calcium, calcite, gypsum, feldspar, mica, coal and petroleum are non-metallic minerals. These are some name of the non-metallic minerals, in which calcite, gypsum, feldspar, mica, coal and petroleum are some name of the non-metallic minerals Coal and petroleum, coal and petroleum are very important and valuable source of energy. Okay, petroleum, you can very well, we use the petroleum in the vehicles, and coal is used to generate energy and electricity also. So these are very valuable and important resources or natural resources which can generate the energy. They are dug out from the earth or from the mines and wells. Mines, there are coal mines, and they are dug out from the mines and wells, the inside from the earth, inside the earth. So let us read about coal and petroleum. Before the coal and petroleum, it is important to discuss what are the difference between the metallic and non-metallic minerals. What are the exact definitions? So let us start the point. So first thing is, what is minerals? So as I have discussed that minerals are the chemical substances which are naturally occurring thing or which occurs in the maximum rocks contains these minerals, and they are the chemical substances. So minerals are solid substances that are present in nature. They are naturally occurring thing and can be made of one element or more element combined together. So minerals are the solid substances which occur naturally, and all the rocks are made by the minerals. They can be metallic or non-metallic. So here you can see the difference. I have written as the differential question. So if it will come in the exam ki write the difference between the metallic mineral and non-metallic mineral. So you can take a help of this picture of this video. So metallic minerals that contain one or more metals like iron, copper and gold. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. What does it mean? Metallic minerals are those minerals which contain one or more metals like iron, copper, gold and aluminium, etc. And they are a good conductor of heat and electricity. Means they easily, the electricity and heat will easily pass on from the metallic minerals. So that is why they are known as good conductor of heat and electricity. They are used in jewelry making, vehicles and utensil making, wire making, etc. These are some uses of metallic minerals. On the other hand, the non-metallic minerals. So what they are? Minerals of special group of chemical elements from which no new product can be generated if they are melted. Means they are a special kind of group. Non-metallic minerals are a special group of chemical elements which actually from which no new product can be generated if we melt these non-metallic minerals. No new substances we will get. So these are a special group of chemical substances or chemical elements. If we heat or melt these elements, we cannot get some new product. So, and the examples are sand, gravel, limestone, clay, marble, coal, petroleum. These are the some name of the non-metallic minerals. So after that I would like to start the coal, petroleum, gold. So coal is, you can see the picture of coal here. Yeah, coal is a kind of sedimentary rock. This is a kind of sedimentary rock which are made by the multiple layer, continuous deposition of multiple layers. Millions of years ago, the earth was covered with thick swampy forest. Swampy means marshy forest. Millions of years ago, this is the time when plants died. They fell into the swamps and got buried down. After the death of a plant, when they fall into the swamp or marshy area, they buried inside the marshy land. Due to the higher temperature and pressure, these plants get converted into coal by the after many years. When we dig out, we can get these naturally died plants, or these plants which are died and they buried inside the marshy area. Now they become black color coal. They are made, or they are prepared by the high temperature and pressure, under the high temperature and pressure, and over a long period of time. This coal making process takes millions of years. So coal is a very important fuel in cooking, for producing electricity, and in steam engines. So these are the use of coal. So children, please underline this. It is a very important point. So please underline this thing. Coal is used as a fuel for cooking, producing electricity, and in steam engines. Now the next is petroleum. So petroleum, these 2 points are very important. These will come in a short notes. Petroleum is also called crude oil, rock oil, or black gold. So the question will be asked, tell the name of the mineral which is known as black gold. So petroleum is the right answer. It is formed from the remains of dead plants and sea animals which got buried under the sea millions of years ago. The time is very important, and it is mostly used as a fuel in different forms like petrol, diesel, kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas, that is your LPG gas, which is used in your kitchen. So petroleum is known as crude oil, rock oil, or black gold. It is formed from the remains of dead plants and sea animals which got buried under the sea millions of years ago. Okay? And it is used in petrol in the different forms like petrol, diesel, kerosene, and liquid petroleum gas. It is also used for dry cleaning. So this is a very important point of this chapter. Means it will come, definitely it might be come in the form of short notes, coal or petroleum. So please make a tick mark over there. And the last topic has been left, that is uses of rocks and minerals. So rocks and minerals are used as building materials. You know, the rocks and minerals are used in the building materials. Our houses, schools, roads, bridges are made by the rocks and minerals. Now, rocks give us fuel like coal, petroleum, uranium. These are the uses. First use is, it is used in the building material, as a building material. The second point says that it is used as a fuel like coal, petroleum, and uranium. So you know, the uranium is a new word. Uranium is a mineral used to produce nuclear energy. So very important point. Rocks give us useful metals. Metals like aluminium, iron are used to make utensils. Copper is used to make electric wires. So it is very useful. Rocks are very useful. These are the uses of rocks and minerals. So rock provide us minerals. Rock and mineral both are used in the building material. Rocks are used as a fuel. Rocks give us useful metals like aluminium, iron, and copper, which are used in the various tasks, in the utensil making, in the wire making. Now the last point, rocks give us gemstones. Yes, of course, diamond, ruby, emerald, and sapphire. These are the very precious gemstones, and they are also, we also get these rocks or gemstones from the rocks, are the minerals used as gemstones. So rocks give us gemstone. Diamond, ruby, emerald, and sapphire are the minerals used as gemstones. So this is all about the uses of rocks and minerals. You can see the picture of gemstone. Okay, this is a ruby. This is a gemstone ruby. So it is also very important point, children. It will also come in the exam, like write down the 4 uses of rocks and minerals. So mineral, the whole topic is very important actually, which is given on page number 52. Okay, now the whole chapter has been explained, and now from the next video we will start the exercise. Please read the chapter once, and if you have any query, any problem regarding the explanation or regarding any topic, please ask me. Thank you for watching this video.